Now, if God is a spirit, it's not a flesh and blood thing, right? It's not physical yet, right? It's a spirit, right? But if it makes a living life form to live in, to represent it as a human being, all human beings represent it. And whether you're male, female, or hermaphrodite. That's what you won't understand, stubborn Lulu. And you're calling yourself Lulu, not me, right? And no one can make you. If you refuse it till the day you die, you can do that. If you don't want to understand it till the day you die, you won't. You won't. But I do. I want to understand it. It don't bother me. Something is making it an issue with you and you're agreeing with it, it's an issue. Right. For you. Not for me. Right. But even if more people agree with you, that don't make you all right. See, the number of people who are wrong is greater than the number of people who are right, which is what that really means, right? That's sound logic. That's the only thing it can be. No more, no less either. But if you don't understand it, it's not my job to make you either. But I'm not explaining it to you to hear you deny it. I'm explaining it to me because I accept it, right? I'm making sure I'm hearing what I'm hearing and that I'm right? Even against my enemies who don't want to believe it, right? And if I have more enemies than friends, I gotta admit that too, right? I might be the only one who really understands it then, right? Well, what's different about you and Jesus? You don't think Jesus understood something you don't, and that's also why he was resurrected, right? And you die with the other people who die with you? Maybe that's what he meant when he said, many are called, but few are chosen, right? We all think we know something, but in the end, only God can show you that or prove it to you, right? The rest of the people keep saying they don't care. But if you don't care, why are you even bothering to deny it? If it doesn't bother you, you don't have to admit it or deny it. But if it bothers you, you're going to resist the one saying it because you know something's off with your own beliefs, right? It don't fit everything in the Bible. And if more than one person says something similar, if Moses said, do not make graven images in the likeness of male or female, what does it mean when it says the male and female are one in Christ Jesus, right? The same thing. His form ain't male or female, it's both. It's both. If you can't handle that, you can't handle that, right? If I can, I can. But it ain't going to change the fact that we're both here on the planet together at the same time. You disagree with it, and I agree with it. That's all. That's all. That's all it can be. Now, I don't want to hurt you over it. I hope you don't want to hurt me over it. But if you do, what can I do about it? But pray to God to heal me, like He did to people in the Bible. And if He does, He does, right? If He don't, does that mean God failed me, right? No, either. It don't mean I failed God either. I did what I could as a man who's mortal who could die at any time, right? So there you go. That's your answer. That's your answer. Now, once someone gives you the answer, if you want to hear it from them or everybody else can't say it like him, right? He's unique then, right? But he's still not better than you. He's the ultimate you might can be if you do it the right way. But he's still not better than you. This is the most you can learn from it too. Right. You can't go any more or less. And if Jesus pays me a penny, even though I'm getting here, say halfway through it or 2/3 through it or whatever, or 1/3 through it, right? Say this is the first third of a 10,000 year tribulation period, right? Well, two passed with Moses. That's 4,000 years old. hmm If you divide it into fifths, which is now a third, right? Since 2,000 years is a fifth of 10,000 years, right? So it's been technically 3/5 of the 10-day tribulation we're supposed to go through, right? And until it's complete, right? So you can't make it happen sooner or later. And the Bible warns you can do that too, right? You can go nuclear. You can go neutron bomb. It talks of people disappearing and their clothing being left behind. Well, that's what they want to do with neutron bomb technology: is kill the life form but leave the matter behind, right? That's what you would do if you set one off too, right? The person would disintegrate and the material around them would be left behind, right? It's not alive. It's not alive. So this targets the body that and the spirit in the body, right? To separate them from each other, right? And kill the body, right? While leaving something that's not alive alone. That's the premise of the weapon, right? Though no weapon formed against me, not even that, shall prosper, because my God is greater than the neutron bomb, right? See, if you believe that, the neutron bomb can't hurt you, right? Because God knew you could try to make it, right? And it's greater than that which the creature makes to destroy another creature, right? Or a weapon, we call it, right? It does, you can make it too. And see, the thing about any weapon is if you believe in a resurrection, even if you use the weapon to kill me, God can still resurrect me after you use the weapon on me, right? See, it ain't going to kill everybody, right? You also want it to target, say, maybe a Christian mindset versus, say, a Muslim mindset, or if we think differently, that is, right? Okay. They might even try to target it mentally more than, and try to map your minds and the way you think. Right. Right. You'll see.